Waylon Wire, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm wondering if you remember what snow is. Do you remember that stuff?
You know, I got a dent in the gas tank on my Rambler where somebody drove it up on top of a snowbank, and I just telling the YouTubers a while ago I got to take that tank off and beat that dent out of it, because when I squirt gas in there, it hits that dent and it squirts back out at me.
Yeah, well, I guess you got a little reminder then.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube right now, and I'm driving the Rambler. I took the Rambler for a test drive.
Oh, good.
And I told the tubers,
You got it fired up.
I said to the tubers, I said, hey, let's call Waylon Wire, tell them we're driving this, because you know, when you drove my car, you said something to the effect that this was the only normal car I had, and I thought that was a compliment, so I thought I'd celebrate the moment and give you a call.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Are you live right now?
I'm live. No, I'm not live. I'd have to. I could be live, but you know, that would require me to do like a blood transfusion or something. You know.
No, I understand. I was just going to say hello to all your adoring fans if you were live, but that's okay.
Well, even if I'm dead, you can still say hello to them, because I will poke this in the cornfuter and it will get up.
Okay. Well, hello to all of our Peak's adoring fans.
This is the world famous Waylon Wire, and he's my hero, whether he likes it or not.
World infamous.
Infamous. Yeah.
Infamous, yeah.
So I've been watching you out there. I seen you playing guitar with your son and grandson, or banjo or whatever it was, and I seen you putting new nose. I like that new nose you got on your truck. That looks cool.
Well, the other one fell off the jack when I was dragging the burnt carcass out of the shop and messed it all up. So I was lucky I had that spare, you know. That worked out good.
Well, you know, Luke Palioka's got it with that nose like you put on that one, and so I sent it to him, and I told him you was getting the new nose, and he said, what's wrong with his old nose? And I said, well, that led to all sorts of...
I talked to him the other day.
Did you?
We chatted on the phone for a little bit.
Yeah.
And, I was giving, I wanted to put in I wanted to plug his calendars a little bit, so I did that in the last video.
So that red 63 Impala, is that yours on his calendar?
Well, I don't know, not necessarily, but it's like mine.
Okay.
The only thing is he put a California license plate on it.
Yeah.
And he said he was under the deadline to get the thing to print, and he didn't know exactly what a Washington plate looked like or something, but he thought the California plate had a little better contrast.
I got you.
Because the Washington plate would have probably just kind of washed out.
I got you. Yeah.
Anyway, it was cool though.
Yeah. He's doing my rat rod for me. He's working on it now, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
You know, many years ago, when I built that little rockabilly rat, there was a guy, and I forget where he was at. If he was across the pond somewhere. I don't remember if he was in Germany or England or where he was, but he built models, little models, and he built a replica of my little rockabilly rat, that little 32 Chevy.
Yeah.
And he made the distributor cap. He made out of an eraser and put little holes in it for the plug wires and stuff. And he had it almost done, and he was going to ship it to me. And then the last thing that he posted was, he said something had come up that nobody could have foreseen, and I just assumed that he had a health issue, cancer or something that took him, because I've never heard another thing out of him.
Wow.
And so somebody's got a neat little 32 Chevy rat rod over across the pond somewhere.
Wow. Well, it reminds me a lot of...
He was making it for me and was going to give it to me, and then something happened. I don't know what.
It reminds me a lot. There was a guy named Eric that made a car up when 66 Hellride was dying.
Yes.
And he lost his hearing, and he was unable to hear anything on YouTube. And but he was building a car to kind of memorialize him, and then. Boy, it's funny how these people, not everybody's as tough as you and me, because they are coming up with all kind of ailments and dropping like flies. And
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I miss them.
I do too. I miss them.
Lost a lot of friends, Yeah. I miss old Dead-Eye Dan. Man,
I do too.
I just really had had a soft spot for that guy. I really liked him.
Everybody loved him. He had
Still
more
think
friends.
about him today.
Yeah, me too. You know, I could sit down and play banjo with him, and I could play better playing banjo with him than I can by myself. Did I lose you? Must have lost him. You still there?
Well, I barely hear you. You must probably gonna have to speed up to keep up.
Yeah. Well, I'm just sitting by the side of the road, but I'll give it up. Oh, here you are. Hello. Okay then, that was Waylon Wire. Let's get on back home. I just stopped here to close that door, and I thought, well, I'll call him up. Oh, my motor's not running. I don't even know what gear I'm in. I guess I ought to let it stop rolling before I crank it. I might be in reverse. I was in go gear. There you go. Yeah, she goes. She goes good. Alright then. That's gonna be him. Bus is hot. He's a good egg. Alright, I might nose this up toward the garage. I might pull it in there, clean it out, and put it in there tonight to keep the morning dew off of it. I love you too, Ken. That's what he said. Love ya. Lost ya. Yeah. Same thing. Okay. Let's go in the house and see what the dogs chewed up while we were out there, and I want to take a look at that that passing gear thing, and I'll get my camera holder, and I'll get my camera. Got my wallet in case the police pull me over. Yeah. See what makes the passing gear work is this thing right down here. Put y'all down here. In fact, I'll put you on this thing. See, when this thing goes back, this thing is supposed to pull forward. And it may not be pulling forward enough. I might need to move this thing back some more. But that's what causes that to work. Anyway, that's good for now. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go in now. See ya.